Have you ever wondered what the world will look like in 2050? It feels like a lifetime away, but in some corners of our planet, the future is already here. I've traveled to some of the most remote and challenging places on Earth, but today, we're embarking on a different kind of journey. We are traveling forward in time. We will visit countries that are not just dreaming about tomorrow, but actively building it. These places are creating incredible mega wonders that could change how we all live, work, and even think. It's a story of hope, of human ingenuity, and of a planet on the verge of incredible change. Our adventure will take us across continents, from the shimmering deserts of the Middle East to the bustling heart of Asia, from the green fields of Africa to the vast landscapes of Australia. Imagine cities that float on water, forests made of giant glowing trees, and farms that reach for the sky. They are real, tangible places you could visit right now. It's about people. True progress is about creating a world that is smarter, kinder, and more sustainable for everyone. So pack your curiosity and open your mind. Let's step into the year 2050. Let's explore these beacons of innovation that are lighting up our world. And in these 10 remarkable countries, the first, bold brushstrokes of that future are already being painted across the landscape of today. Our first stop is the United Arab Emirates, a country known for its ambition. Here in the heart of Dubai stands the Museum of the Future. It's not a museum of history, but a museum of what is to come. It's a giant silver ring covered in beautiful Arabic calligraphy. You can explore a space station. The museum is designed to inspire the next generation of thinkers. For a country that has transformed from a desert landscape to a global hub in just a few decades, the Museum of the Future is a powerful statement. From the desert sands, we travel to the low-lying lands of the Netherlands. This is a country that has battled the sea for centuries. In places like Egeberg and Amsterdam, entire neighborhoods are built on water. Houses float on the surface of the lake. Streets float on the surface of the lake. Parks float on the surface of the lake. These homes are anchored to the lake bed but can rise and fall with the changing water levels. It's a brilliant solution for a country where a large part of the land is below sea level and where climate change threatens to bring higher tides. They are eco-friendly, often using sustainable materials and energy-efficient designs. They show us a new way to think about urban living, especially for coastal cities around the world that are at risk from rising seas. They are proving that we don't have to retreat from the water's edge. Instead, we can embrace it, creating beautiful, sustainable communities that float peacefully into the future, whatever the weather may bring. It's a lesson in adaptation that the whole world needs to learn. Next, we journey to the vibrant city-state of Singapore, a place I've always found fascinating. Here they have built something truly magical: gardens by the bay. Giant tree-like structures, some as tall as a 16-story building, covered in thousands of real plants, vertical gardens climbing skyward. At night, they come alive with a spectacular light and sound show. Some super trees have photovoltaic canopies to capture solar energy, conservatories housing plants from all over the world. From a garden of the future, we travel to Seoul. Here, Dongdaemun Design Plaza, the DDP, no straight lines, no sharp corners. A flowing silver structure like a smooth spaceship landed in the city. Inside, exhibition halls, design museums, artists and creators imagining what's next. Constructed with thousands of unique aluminum panels covering its curved surface. A piece of art you can walk through. The plaza is open 24/7. Lively public space where people gather, relax, and find inspiration. Public buildings don't have to be boring boxes. Both Singapore and Seoul show us that cities can be both functional and inspiring, creating spaces that bring out the best in human creativity and community. Our journey now takes us to the edge of the Sahara Desert in Morocco. Here, under the intense African sun, lies a project of immense scale and importance: the Noor Ouarzazate Solar Complex. It's a sea of mirrors, thousands upon thousands of them, all curved and gleaming. These mirrors, called heliostats, track the sun all day long. They focus the sun's rays onto a central tower, creating steam that drives turbines and generates electricity, just like a traditional power plant, but without any pollution. It provides clean energy to over 1 million Moroccan homes. It uses molten salt to hold the heat, which means it can continue producing electricity after the sun is set, for up to 7 hours. The Noor complex is a shining example of how we can harness the power of our planet's natural resources. From the dry lands of Morocco, we head to another country that has mastered the art of thriving in an arid environment: Israel. Their most futuristic achievement is perhaps the Sorek desalination plant, It takes salty water from the Mediterranean and turns it into fresh, clean drinking water. The Sorek plant uses a technology called reverse osmosis, but it does so more efficiently than ever before. Today, a huge portion of Israel's drinking water comes from the sea. This has completely transformed the country, ending its chronic water shortages, and even allowing it to pump water back into the Sea of Galilee, a lake that was once shrinking. It offers a powerful solution for a thirsty world, where more and more regions are facing water scarcity due to climate change and growing populations. Our next destination is Japan, a country where the future has always felt just around the corner. On the slopes of Mount Fuji, Toyota is building a prototype city of the future called Woven City. This isn't just a smart city, it's a living laboratory. It will be a real community where about 2,000 people, including Toyota employees and researchers, will live and work. Self-driving cars, robotics, smart homes, new forms of artificial intelligence. The layout of Woven City is truly futuristic. It will have 3 types of streets woven together. One street will be just for fast, autonomous vehicles. Another will be for slower personal transport like scooters and bicycles, mixed with pedestrians. And a third will be a park-like promenade for people only. All the buildings will be made of sustainable wood and powered by clean energy, including hydrogen fuel cells. From Japan, we cross the sea to China, a country building mega projects at an astonishing speed. One of the most impressive is the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge. It stretches for an incredible 55 kilometers, connecting Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macau. Driving across it feels like you are flying over the water. The bridge dips into an undersea tunnel for nearly 7 kilometers so large ships can pass overhead. It's part of China's ambitious plan to create a world-class economic powerhouse in the Greater Bay Area. Now we travel to the heart of Africa, to Kenya. Here, on the shores of Lake Turkana, a different kind of future is taking shape, but a revolutionary farm called the Lake Turkana Fish Farms. It uses large, circular cages that float in the deep waters of the lake. This method allows them to farm fish efficiently without harming the lake's natural ecosystem. It provides a steady source of protein for a region where food can be scarce. It also creates jobs and economic opportunities for the local community, which has traditionally struggled with poverty. The farm is run with a strong focus on sustainability, ensuring that the lake, a vital resource, remains healthy for future generations. It shows that innovation isn't just about high-tech gadgets. It's about finding clever ways to meet basic human needs and empower communities to build a better future for themselves. For our final wonder, we head down under to Australia. In the remote outback of Western Australia, scientists are building something that will help us look beyond our world and into the deepest corners of the universe. This is the Square Kilometre Array, or SKA, a mega telescope that will be the largest scientific instrument ever built on Earth. The Australian part will consist of over 130,000 antennas that look like small metallic Christmas trees scattered across the desert. When completed, the SKA will be so powerful it could detect an airport radar on a planet 50 light-years away. They hope to answer some of the biggest questions in science. How did the first stars and galaxies form? And are we alone in the universe? It's a project that reaches for the stars, reminding us that the future is not just about improving our world, but also about expanding our horizons. Our journey through time is coming to an end. We have seen floating cities in the Netherlands and solar seas in Morocco. We have walked through gardens of steel in Singapore and explored cities designed by computers in Japan. Each of these 10 wonders is a powerful story. They are stories of courage, of big dreams, and of a refusal to accept that our problems are too big to solve. They show us that the future is not a distant, scary place. It is something we are actively building, right here, right now, with every bold idea and every ambitious project we undertake. These places give us a tangible map to the world of 2050. They show us a future that is greener, smarter, and more connected. A future where we generate clean energy from the sun and grow food in harmony with nature. What I find most inspiring is that these ideas are coming from all over the world. It is a shared project for all of humanity. So as we look towards 2050, let's not be afraid. Let's be inspired. The world of 2050 is a blank page. The wonders we have visited are the first sentences being written, and to build a future that is even more amazing than we can currently imagine.